Right after the explosion, Daniel's future self called his phone and it was ringing. But the number calling his phone shouldn't have existed in reality at all. So he looked around the empty street and everything felt deeply wrong. Then the phone rang again. This time it's louder, cutting sharply through the heavy rain. And now the caller identity clearly showed his own exact name. Daniel hesitated, feeling that answering that call would break the rules of reality. Before he could decide, the call suddenly connected completely on its own. And then a voice exactly like him whispered his name into silence. Daniel finally answered the call and silence hit him first. The voice said Daniel should not be standing there tonight. He is supposed to be no more. Because something already happened to him after the explosion ended. Daniel stepped ahead, feeling like the ground was no longer stable. The voice also warned him about a moment he was about to repeat. Daniel tried to respond, but the call started breaking apart, and right before it ended, his future self gave one last warning. Daniel looked up and the street lights suddenly flickered in sync. And then every sound around him dropped into complete, unnatural silence. Again, his phone suddenly showed a live call connecting itself automatically. But Daniel wasn't the one touching or controlling it anymore. On the screen, he saw himself standing directly behind him. Daniel then turned slowly, but there was absolutely nothing behind him. Yet, the voice on the phone started laughing very softly, and then it said it was already too late to change anything. Daniel felt a sudden pressure building in the air around him. The street in front of him started looping and repeating itself strangely. Daniel took steps forward, but it felt like he moved nowhere. Then his phone vibrated again, without any network signal at all. Then a message appeared reading, Daniel had already made the wrong choice. Daniel looked up and the sky seemed to freeze for a second. Then he saw a shadow walking behind him that wasn't his. And when Daniel turned around, the street was completely empty again. Then Daniel, heard footsteps behind him, matching his own exact walking pace. But when Daniel stopped moving, the footsteps continued walking anyway. Then he saw a second reflection forming inside the water beside him. The reflection smiled first, before Daniel even had a chance to turn. And when he finally turned around, but no one was standing directly behind him. Yet, the voice came again, now echoing directly inside his head. It said, Daniel had already created this exact moment before now, and the future version finally stepped fully into Daniel's reality. And as the future stepped in, Daniel stepped back slowly, but the ground no longer felt stable. The future Daniel looked at him like it was a mistake, and he said Daniel had already chosen this broken timeline before. Daniel tried to deny it, but memories began overlapping in his mind because he suddenly remembered answering a call that never happened yet. So the future Daniel stepped closer, and the air became instantly heavier, and he whispered Daniel was never the original version at all. So let me ask you, if your future self put a call through to you, will you willingly answer the call? Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next part of What If Your Future Self Contacted You. You would definitely enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the like, notification button and subscribe button to enjoy more of these thought-provoking what if stories.